What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the It Doesn't Matter podcast. I'm your host. I'm Notorious One. I am Dom. I'm here at BDC. I'm here with Strat Facts. I'm here with the man with all the NXT knowledge. I'm here with Ringside Steve. What's going on, brother? How you going?
What's up, boys? What's going on?
What's up?
Hello.
You back again.
It's almost like I never left.
Exactly.
He took the world
season
with him.
It is NXT season. Always.
Yes. So we're taking it back to Deadline 2023.
Yes, sir.
In Bridgeport, Connecticut. I was in attendance. Ringside was in attendance. Strap, were you there?
Hell no.
Freaking loser.
I know BDC, he wasn't there, but I know he watched.
He was watching on the WWE Network or somewhere like that.
Yes. So let's just get right into it. We ain't got no rundown this week. We're gonna get right into it. The show kicks off with Shawn Michaels doing his entrance, asking the fans, "Are you ready?" And then we hear Cult of Personality. CM Punk comes out with a Bret Hart hoodie, by the way.
Yep.
Which I thought was pretty funny. And this was the time when CM Punk was a free agent. He didn't know what brand he was going to sign to. Was he going to sign with NXT? Was he going to sign Monday Night Raw? Was he going to sign the Friday Night SmackDown? Well, we all know where CM Punk went.
Yeah.
But it was fun. CM Punk's flight, I believe, got delayed. That's why he was still in Bridgeport. And yeah. Strap, is that your first time seeing CM Punk inside an NXT ring at this time? His return.
Let me rephrase that. Ringside, was that your first time seeing CM Punk inside an NXT ring?
Yes, it was. To my knowledge, he was in NXT way, way, way back in the day, back when it was on Hulu, pre-network. But that was it. I don't think he's been on there since. So that's the first time I've seen him in an NXT ring personally, in person.
I mean, that's quite a loaded question there. Why else would he be in the NXT ring, Dom? I mean, he had some forays there. He had a little runs with a young Seth Rollins, as it were, but maybe an FCW perhaps. But you know, CM Punk he's gone away and he came back. Here he is.
Yep. It was fun. It was fun hearing that Cult of Personality. He's teasing, and it's like, all right, like y'all messing up. Y'all can run short on time because it seemed like they got cut pretty short.
Yeah, that was the other thing. We didn't know whether CM Punk was going to end up in Raw, SmackDown, or NXT, and we didn't know whether that segment was supposed to last 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, or 1.5 minutes. It ended up lasting neither of those times, and they got cut off.
They definitely flubbed.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, we got Vic Joseph and my man Booker T on commentary. In our first match, we see Dragon Lee. Then after this, Rey Mysterio comes out, and he's with the crutch. You know, it's winter season. He's always injured. And then he's going to be on commentary because Dragon Lee's going against Dirty Dom Mysterio for the North American title. There's no Judgment Day at the time. There's no mustache at the time.
Yep.
Pre-mustache Dom is a different beast.
Yeah.
It's so strange. When he hit his stride, as soon as he started growing, as soon as he hit puberty, he started growing that little stash.
That's all it takes sometimes.
That's all it takes.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, he very much established himself when he started to embrace the heel. It seemed for a while he was just kind of struggling to embrace it. Like he was still trying to be the goody, the goody, and they were like, oh yeah, he's being brainwashed and stuff like that. At some point, he just turned the switch, embraced it, and he just took off from there. He just took off.
It's like when he makes his entrance, you hear like the first 2 notes, and then you hear the Mysterio. The place just erupts.
Yep.
I mean, they say Chris Jericho. I say Chris Jericho has had the most evolution in the pro wrestling industry. But if you wanted to, and that's over a course of 20, 25 years and plus, if you wanted to wrap it up, evolution in a 2 or 3 year period, just look at Dom Mysterio here. I mean, he goes from a guy where he couldn't get a word out and they're booing the hell out of him, and he literally can't get that word out, to, you know, the mustachioed maven we know today. And it's just been incredible to watch. I mean, you know, in the beginning days, the easy comparison was him, Dominic Mysterio, to AEW's pillar, at the time, and maybe he still will be, Mr. Sammy Guevara. I backed Mr. Guevara because he was more over at the time, but Dominic has severely surpassed the Spanish God.
Yep.
The most heelish thing Sammy Guevara ever did was break up with Pam.
Well,
That was
arguably
terrible.
he might have won with Ty Mello. Ty Mello.
Oh man. Well, for an opening match, this definitely had a lot of emotions to it. Rey Mysterio, like I'm trying to figure out Booker T at this time. Booker T was like a little pest that's picking on Rey Mysterio the whole damn time.
Yeah.
He would not stop on Ray. The whole time he's talking shit.
It's like bruh.
Oh man. Well, Dragon Lee was getting ready to go on the top rope, but his knee buckled, and then Dom hit him with the DDT, a spike DDT on the ring apron, and Booker just arguing with Ray, and Dom's getting ready to tease the 619. Rey Mysterio, stop doing other people's moves. It's just hilarious. Oh my god, it's just funny.
I didn't have other people fight my battles, Booker.
About the filthy animals.
We're not gonna talk about the filthy animals, are we?
We forgot about that. All
We're
right.
not gonna talk about we're not gonna talk about any of that, are we? We're not gonna talk. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about any of that. Nope, not at all. Nope.
Booker T with a psychological edge over Rey Mysterio. Man, I beat you for the World Heavyweight title in 2006.
Jeez.
King Booker.
So the finish of the match, Dragon hits his finish maneuver out of nowhere, and he gets the win.
Yep.
Really caught me off guard. I didn't expect him to lose the title.
Yeah, it was so quick.
Yeah,
It was so really quick. It just literally happened out of nowhere.
Just people aren't familiar enough with Dragon Lee's work. I mean, not just me, anybody. And he hit he hit a famous Japanese move, the Destino from Mr. Tetsuya Naito of Los Ingobernables de Japón. That's what it was, but he hit it so fast. He didn't like build it up or anything. He just did it, which was smooth. I mean, the execution is really nice, but it just wasn't, the move itself isn't over to the NXT audience.
No, definitely not. And they're trying to push Dragon Lee like to be like the second coming of Rey Mysterio. Nah,
Yeah, never.
I don't see it.
They gotta stop saying that, first of all.
Yeah, that was the thing at the time. He was the second. He was the second coming of Rey Mysterio. He, whether it was for the purposes of furthering the Rey Dom dynamic or what have you, like why would you choose the Dragon Lee and not your own kid? But I mean, it worked for the time. But yeah, good match indeed.
Ringside, what are your thoughts on this opening match right here?
Thought it was freaking great. Lots of good lucha things. See, it always seems like Dom doesn't do like a lot of pure lucha stuff a lot, but whenever he does, he's so good at it, and he fits in like a glove. But yeah, like you were saying, the finish was out of nowhere. I remember watching it live in person without John Lee, and it was just bang out of the blue. There's the finish, and I know that that's the finish, and I've watched it probably 2 or 3 times since then, and every time I'm like, what do you mean that's it? There's no build up. It was just bang.
It just happened,
which is good. Sometimes, every now and again, we need that. And crowd was hyped for it. Didn't expect it. So, but it was good. It's good stuff, start to finish.
So where were you sitting at the time?
Directly across from Hard Cam.
Okay.
Maybe a few seats over, but
I was sitting a few rows back behind the pen, the little cage.
Oh,
I was looking for myself. I was looking, couldn't see myself though.
I caught myself and Big Dummy on there 2 or 3 times. When CM Punk is in the ring at the beginning, they pan out, and I'm just like, have my phone like, we see me like that. And there's throughout the night, there's a few times, and at the very end when Trick is doing his thing in the match, I got my sleeves all rolled up, and I'm just losing my mind.
All amped up.
So amped up.
All right, Strap, what are your thoughts on this match?
Yeah, no, it was like I said, very complex feelings and thoughts going throughout my mind during the match. Dragon Lee, all the things that we say and that we know that he's supposed to be Ray. Stop doing that. You're putting a curse on these guys. And again, just enjoying Dominic Mysterio's work at this time as the burgeoning heel. So it was just a lot of fun. And yeah, a very, very good opener for this show.
This opening match, it matters. Our next match is a Women's Iron Survivor Challenge. Ringside, you want to tell the people what's the stipulations to this Iron Challenge right here?
All right, for this overly complicated stipulation, 25 minutes limit. 2 superstars start off. Every 5 minutes, another superstar enters. If you get a pinfall or a submission, you get 1 point, you get a fall. And whoever gets pinned or submitted gets a minute and a half in the penalty box, the old repurposed coal mine. Whoever has the most pins or submissions at the end of 25 minutes is your Iron Survivor.
There you go. So Stratfax, when you seen that on the screen, what are your thoughts?
All those rules.
All those rules.
What a stupid idea for a match. Why would you come up with something like this? Okay, first of all, try doing this with veterans on the main roster, man. Hey, Brock Lesnar, we're going to put you in a box for 90 seconds. Oh, that worked real great in the Elimination Chamber, whatever country that was going to be in that year. You know? I mean, this... At least it makes sense in a way. Like TNA would do all these bizarre matches, the reverse battle royal, the King of the Mountain match. Good Lord, good God, why? So many things. And it's just kind of like, it's like, can we do this? It's like, okay, I just think it's just a very poor idea. I hope they never revisit it. Maybe they did. I have no idea.
They're doing it soon.
We're going on the 4th one.
Yeah. Every year since.
Every December.
This is a terrible idea for a match.
This was the second one, the second
yeah.
Iron Survivor show.
Yep.
I tell you what, though, any match type can get boring. So let's transform War Games this year into an Iron Survivor. That would be interesting more to me than the War Games as it is right now. But no, it's just a lot of. I mean, who doesn't like rules? I like T-shirts that have lots of words on them. Okay, so if you printed the match rules on a T-shirt, I might enjoy it. I wouldn't buy it, but I'd enjoy it very much.
But if it was bought for you,
gifts, we like gifts.
Okay.
No, don't you dare!
Don't you dare!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Mastermind behind a secret package sent to my house. I had no idea.
You earned it, though. You needed it. Do you want to tell them the story?
We don't have time for that on the show.
We have plenty of time.
I got sent this like
2 hours.
I got this FedEx package or whatever in the mail, and I had no idea. It didn't say who it was from or whatever.
Like a year ago ish.
Like about a year ago, and I open it, and there's like a bunch of like cutouts of DVD like inserts or covers of movies and stuff like that, and there's a bunch of like wrestling stickers in it, like. Yeah, a lot of Goldberg stuff in that.
Like bumper stickers.
Bumper stickers, fridge magnets, the little thing that you scratch, like that thing. 3D images, holograms, that kind of stuff. And I was just so perplexed. There was no note. There's nothing. Maybe a little anthrax in there. I don't know. But I was just like, oh, this is very weird, and I didn't know what to think. Like various thoughts that went through my mind was like. Somehow, and this is why the internet is a scary world and place, like maybe someone figured out where the fuck I lived and sent me this package and they watched the It Doesn't Matter podcast. Like, oh, he's a wrestling guy. Oh, I heard him talk about this guy on a show. Listen, these shows that we do, usually definitely an hour, 90 minutes, and we do this 50 weeks a year at minimum for almost 3 years for sure now. We talk a lot and we barely missed. I missed a few shows. Dom has missed a few shows. Abel, BBC, everybody. So I have no idea what this is. And then there's like the cutouts. Like I said, it was a DVD and movies, and like that didn't make sense to me. And it was like I can't remember exactly, but it sounded almost threatening. Like back in the 90s and the 80s, like someone would cut up magazines and like put them together. Like, hey,
ransom note.
Hey, you, I'm gonna get you. So the movie was like, watch out behind you. Something, just weird movie titles like, the fuck is going on here? And I traced it back to some guy on Etsy or something. And I asked the guy, I was like, did you? And it looked like shit. Because I saw his old listing. I was like, I messaged him. I was like, hey man, like, is this you? Is this your product? Why did you send this? He was like, well, you bought it. I'm like, I didn't buy shit. Which made me think, like, oh, did I get hacked? Did my credit card number get, used for something? I was like, okay, I'm checking all my stuff. I check my stuff all the time, man. I didn't get hacked by nobody. So I found like, hey man, like who bought it? Like, if you said I bought it, then I have the right to myself. So tell me who bought it. And he sends me the listing, and it shows this motherfucker right here, Ringside Steve. I was like, oh my god, what a web of lies! And I'm like, what the hell, man? And he's like, and it goes back to my traveling suitcase that I have been to all the WrestleManias, all the lounges with in Texas and abroad. I have one suitcase, but this suitcase is beat to shit. The wheels are busted, the zippers don't work, the plastic inside's all rotted, and I keep saying, hey, I'm gonna get a new suitcase. This is the end of the line. It's over with. It's like, okay, that's fine. It's normal. What's the big deal? Well, when you pick it up at the airport carousel, I put so much stickers. Any sticker I can find. I got PSAV stickers. I got the Hartford Whalers or some shit. I got any sticker that I can get. I put it on there. And in the old days from highspots.com, shout out highspots.com, they used to give away stuff like WCW bumper stickers like Sting and the Wolfpack, Hogan, Goldberg, and the one that always never got missing from my bag that stayed there till today, this vehicle protected by Goldberg. So me saying, hey, Ringside, during one of our WrestleMania trips, I'm going to get rid of this suitcase for good. And it sparked something in his head. Hey, I'm going to give him a replacement bumper sticker of Goldberg.
It was very much every time we saw it come off the carousel or pull it out of the trunk of the car on the way to the airport, it was always like Goldberg. And I'm like, if he gets rid of his suitcase, we're never gonna know what his new suitcase is. I'm never gonna know where my friend's luggage is ever again. So I need to fix this. And I somehow found the exact same bumper sticker. And I just had it sent to his house. I didn't realize there was all the other shit was in there. I'm looking at the picture now. I don't know how well it's gonna show, but that's it's in there.
Dear John, what the fuck? Dear John, breakup? He's an ex-girlfriend? Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
It was worth it. I was very, very happy about it.
Yeah, I'll never forget. We were at me, Platino was in the attic, got done recording. He was like, yeah. Did you send me a package? I'm like, what? Like, I know you like Goldberg. Did you send me a package? I'm like, no, I ain't seen no package. I don't even know what's your number to your house. Then he just describing everything he just said word for word. I'm like, oh my God, it's hilarious. But now we find out the verdict. I know who did it.
That's why.
Ringside.
And I did it out of love because I needed him to have the Goldberg sticker on it, which I don't remember if you actually put the sticker on or not on the new one. It's okay if you don't. It's fine.
No, I now the wheels are so I really do need this new suitcase. If I only could afford one.
More stickers to come.
Yeah.
Gotta get a nice hard show and just Goldberg's gotta be protecting the new one.
That's it.
See?
All right.
What a
Let's
detour.
get to this Iron Survivor Challenge, the women's.
Ridiculous.
Well, that pretty much covered all the rundowns.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this match is featuring Kalani Jordan, Lash Legend, Tiffany Stratton, Blair Davenport, and Fallon Henley.
Yep.
Strap, you familiar with any of these chicks that's not on the main roster?
No. I mean, I knew. Were there how many of them were there?
Five.
Yeah. So Kalani Jordan, I know because she's the TNA Women's Champion, or was or whatever.
She was.
And
she was.
Who's the black chick?
Lash Legend. She is now
Legend. She's on.
She's on SmackDown with Nia Jax. Yep.
Okay. Yep. Good.
You know Tiffany Stratton.
Yep. The Lash Legend's great, and she was. I was watching. I think SmackDown the other day, and Nita was asking me about who was on. She's like, "Are women wrestling?" Because I can hear them. I'm like, "Yeah."
Blair Davenport.
And I was trying to describe her, and I was like, she's a big girl. And she's like, was she fat? I'm like, no. She's big.
She's a stallion.
She's great.
Yeah.
So that's 3. Blair Davenport, didn't she fired?
Yeah,
yes, she's no longer with
roster. Yep. And then
I don't like her.
Yeah.
Bounced.
And
Fallon Henley.
Fallon Henley. She's the bartender, right?
Yes,
She was.
What a title on that one. She's the first one out. I'm like,
Yep.
all right. Her gimmick is she's on Yellowstone. That's wonderful.
currently a part of Fatal Influence with JC Jane. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, Fallon and Blair, they start off the match, and it was okay. They were trying to, push Fallon, and she was slowly getting over. It's crazy just to see that where all these chicks are at right now, and Blair's the only one gone. Ain't that B Priestley, or is that Priscilla Kelly?
No, that's B Priestley.
Priestley, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Priscilla Kelly was Gigi Dolan.
Yeah, the
She's
tampon
fantastic.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
She's Jessica Jones. That's all.
Yeah, so after this, Tiffany Stratton, she comes in, and then Tiffy, she's over. And then that the little tilt the world move that she does still to this day. I love that joint.
The cartwheel Alabama slam.
Yeah.
So good. So fucking good.
That's good.
Tiffany was running rampant here. Like, this ain't main roster Tiff. She was doing great here.
Yeah, seriously. And, she got the advantage, and boom, Tiffany got the first fall. I mean, Fallon's in the box for, was it a minute?
90 seconds.
90 seconds? 90 seconds.
Yep.
And then Tiffany and Davenport, they're going at it. And then Blair gets the fall. Then next Kalani Jordan comes out. Fallon's out the shark cage, whatever the hell you want to call it, the pen, it don't matter. And Fallon comes in, hit the Shining Wizard on Tiffany. Now Fallon has one fall.
Tiffany's
Lash
in the box.
in the ring. And Lash is a stallion. Manhandling everybody.
Yeah. Lash went nuts.
Woman handling everybody. And then she gets a quick 2. And then all of a sudden, Metaphor comes out. They start blocking the cage while Tiffany and Fallon's inside the cage, and Fallon trying to climb up, Tiffany pulling her down, and Tiffany push Fallon right through the announce table. And then Tiffany does that moonsault, taking out Metaphor. And then Blair gets back up, and she's tying up with Lash, and it was good. It was chaotic, especially for these notes. Like, I have everybody doing what they did now, but Tiffany with the best moonsault ever, the prettiest moonsault ever, and Blair kicked out, and then Fallon got eliminated. Yeah, Blair got the win. I didn't think Blair was gonna get the win. Especially being there in person, I didn't think she was gonna get the win.
Yeah, it definitely felt like it was either Fallon Henley or it was going to be Lash Legend. It didn't feel like Kalani was relatively new. It really felt like it was Fallon or it was going to be Lash Legend. Tiffany didn't need it. Tiffany didn't need to be Iron Survivor. And I guess ultimately when you look at the result, it made sense it went to the right person because Blair was the one who definitely needed it, even though it didn't turn out to anything. I mean, the other 4 have all kind of made their way on their own, and she was the one that became odd person out.
Yep.
So it really seemed like she needed Iron Survivor more than anybody else there. And I mean, it worked out short term, long term it didn't.
No. Then after Blair talking about that she's going to New Year's Evil.
New Year's Evil, yep.
And Lyra Valkyria comes out. She's your NXT Women's Champion, and basically said she's gonna retain this title at the show. And then Cora Jade came out of nowhere and lays her ass.
Blasted her. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cora's gone now too.
Yep.
Unrecognizable to some.
Yeah.
It's like just seeing someone on your feed. Like, okay, sometimes people just randomly post pictures of the these women wrestlers, and I don't know who all of them are. It's like I'm like she's got to be somebody. I'm like I think
she was somebody once.
I kept staring at her tattoo on her chest. I'm like, what the hell that shit say?
Yeah,
it was so weird.
What's her name now? Alana Black.
Black.
Yeah.
Whatever. Ringside, what are your thoughts on this Iron Survivor Challenge?
I freaking love this match. I love the rules. Love the participants. I love how chaotic it got in the last 3 or 4 minutes, whatever it was. Lash coming in and just doing big hoss shit. Choke slams, power bombs, double superplexes, Tower of Doom, everything. Stacking bitches, pinning everybody. Fucking awesome. The Metaphor came out. Love Noam Dar. I'm a day one Dar guy.
Oh man, that guy.
Just
Beautiful
making trouble
dogs.
all the time. And it was just so good. Fallon got dumped on that announce table. You could see Tiffany like look at her and go like, now, and then she pushes her right off. And then
Yep,
Tiffany does her big thing. It was just pure chaos.
it definitely
And
was.
just to be, and like I said, go back to it, just be in that building and just insane. Too much hype.
Oh,
Hey.
hey!
What's
Look
up, today?
who's here.
Speaking of too much hype, here it comes.
We ain't hype. We ain't hype.
Bobby Platinum.
What I missed, baby.
Well,
Did you
Probably
just
Platinum,
skip it
we
on
are just talking about the women's Iron Survival Challenge match right here. What are your thoughts on that? Did you see it?
I did see it.
Yeah, thoughts?
A lot of women that I still don't know. I didn't follow.
Platinum, we're getting kicked off the show.
But
So
Very upsetting.
I
Very
was just
upset today.
saying before, I said that all these women are significant in NXT, and all of them are, well, only one of them's gone from the WWE right now. That's Blair Davenport, who is your winner.
yeah, wasn't she?
And she got called up on the main roster at one point, too.
Wasn't
That was
she
short-lived.
formerly with Darby Allin at one point in her personal life? That's B. Priestley, I believe.
Same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's B Priestley. Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
these
That's
indie
all I
marks
really
is
know her for.
sloshing all over each other. Anyway,
But
Whole
she was
bunch
Strap,
of
what are your
coffee
thoughts
drops.
on this Survivor Challenge?
It's very different. I didn't know how to like take it. I'm just like, is this like an elimination gauntlet type deal, or is like a battle royal style afterwards? It was interesting. I did like the fact that if you got pinned, it was like a penalty box, kind of like a hockey thing. So I kind of like that. You got the pin, you can't just get an automatic pin right away again, like normal Iron Man matches. But it was confusing. I was not expecting Blair to win that. I thought they were gonna push Lash because I've seen so much highlight of Lash. So maybe, in my opinion, that was a mistake. But I wasn't watching NXT at that time, so depending on what the storyline was for Blair at that time, maybe she was the one to get that number one contendership at that time. So, in my opinion, it should have been Lash. She was probably one of the most impressive women in that whole match, anyway. And she's got that star factor right there. So.
I think
yeah.
at that moment, Lash looked green at that moment. Compared to Lash now, she definitely came up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I honestly thought Jakara Jackson was going to be the one for the women's, but Lash just has that look, so they're going to try and push her. And
Yeah.
she was definitely green. She just did like the typical Nia Jax spots.
Typical big man moves, which works.
A little bit
Yeah.
more.
She's a big girl. She's a big girl. That stuff's gonna work for her.
Yeah,
She looked
But
more athletic than that.
she looked out of place. She didn't look fluent with it. That's what my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that, but
Yeah.
she just had that star factor when you just look at all the women there. It was like, boom. She had that look, that look that Vince is like, who am I gonna go and be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Strap, you seeing this for the first time? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought it started off a little slow, but by the end, it will convince you. It will change your mind. And these athletes were working so hard and so fast. By the end, it's like you couldn't take your eyes off it, man. So they, even though I already said that the rules and all that junk were silly as hell, and they might still be, but it did introduce a lot of great action for young wrestlers. I still don't think it'd be a good fit for more veteran wrestlers, so it's kind of like if you kind of are young and don't know what you're doing, or your moves aren't crisp or something like that, you can hide behind something like this in this kind of match. So fine, it works. But by the end, I mean, I don't want to say, hey, by the end, it convinced me that the Iron Survivor matchup is a great everything. It's like, no, but I can't say that it was a lot of great action by the end. So, hey, let's take that as a win, huh?
All right.
So it's
BBC?
good. It's a good match.
I absolutely hated it. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
wow.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was gonna leave.
Kidding.
I was gonna go.
No, I thought the match was awesome. You know, there was so much storytelling in the match that you got out of it, especially once Lash hit and it was now 10 minutes to the end. You could see desperation when Kalani was trying to score just one pinfall because she was the only one who didn't. You know, she tried to get two at one time. You know, every time she tried to get something, she got jerked over by somebody. She never actually ended up in the penalty box, but still ended up with 0. Lash Legend, who was leading, all of a sudden with like 2 minutes left, she gets pinned and she ends up in the penalty box. And now she has to spend majority of the time, and in the last 15 seconds, Blair gets a pin. She's leading, and now she literally has to chase her around the ring, which was cool. My only thought was drag somebody else who's not in the ring into the ring and pin them, but she went after Blair and chased her around. So, I mean, there was a whole lot of stories being told during the match, which made it really intriguing alongside the action. And I think everybody got their fair shine, even Blair, who I really didn't know much about as far as an athlete. I knew the name, but not much as an athlete before the match actually started. So I think it was a good showcase for them. Like I said earlier, I did think that it was going to be either Fallon or Lash based on who was really over at that time. And I didn't think Tiffany needed it, so I didn't think Tiffany was going to take it. But, I mean, ultimately, it went to the person that needed it the most, even though she didn't really do much with it. But it went to the person who needed it the most, but it was a great match nonetheless.
All right. Well, this Women's Iron Survivor Challenge, it matters.
Yep.
Our next match, we have Lexis King taking on Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
Ringside, what are your thoughts on Lexis King?
He's around. I don't know. To skip ahead a little bit, at the end of the match, even though he lost to Carmelo, he goes, "Hey, thanks for the PLE shine." And I'm like, damn, they really should have gone with that as like his gimmick. Like, hey, I'm just trying to get on the TV. I will be as conniving as I can because I want the spotlight. And they didn't really elaborate too far on that. And now he's just kind of a guy, just a goof guy. You know, he doesn't, I don't know, whatever. He's got a fun beard. That's
Just
about it.
fast forward, just so you said, I feel like that killed him.
Yeah.
He's just a guy right now, and
Just a guy.
He's just staggering around on TNA, causing Mike Santana lose the title and whatnot, and
yeah. And the craziest part of it was that literally you had the whole run up was that Lexis King was saying that Carmelo Hayes was working with him against Trick Williams and all this stuff, like he was behind the attack on Trick, all this stuff, which ultimately pans out to be true. But after this match, it just seems like, oh yeah, thanks for the attention. I guess I lied and move on. But it ended up being the truth anyway. It was weird. It was
He
weird.
was just looking for attention. That's all he was. I don't know. I liked it.
You want attention, go by your last name.
Nah.
He doesn't want that attention. He wants different attention.
Yeah, especially since Booker was going in on Brian Pillman during the match too, which really did not hold that.
I'm trying to figure out, when did Booker T and Brian Pillman have beef?
Had to be WCW '96. Had to be.
They never they never crossed paths.
Pillman was there from 91 to about 94, late 95.
Maybe in the early days of Harlem Heat with the Hollywood Blondes. I don't know.
Could have been right there. But who knows, man? We don't know all the backstage politics.
Maybe Brian Pillman and fuck Sharmell. Who knows?
You didn't just see that.
We'll let Fozzie Bear in here. Yeah, Brian Pillman been in WCW since what? Was he in there during '89?
Yeah, he was there. He was in the late '80s. He was in the late '80s.
Pillman never left. He was there 89 to 96.
95.
And freaking
Kane.
Cole and Cave.
Kane.
They've been around since
Cole
91,
and Kane.
92.
91.
Yeah, so they shared a locker room for a while, so anything
Mhm.
could have happened in that time. So,
Oh yeah, you had 4 Horsemen Brian Pillman during that time too, which was kind of an asshole at that point. So very much so.
Yeah, so anything could happen. I think Booker probably just playing it up. Maybe they were friends, but who knows? It's a wacky
Right.
business we have.
Well, we know you don't like Lexus King or Brian Pillman, so what are your thoughts, Strap?
Who said that?
Check the archives.
In Austin Theory.
True.
But for Lexus King here, this is actually like my first time seeing him as Lexus King. I mean, I kind of liked him as Brian Pillman Jr. as part of the Varsity Blondes, and with Future Edge, Griff Garrison and Julia Hart.
Mhm.
Look, gee, what happened? You spit in her eye once, and she becomes a villain. That's all it takes. So he was okay. I thought he was okay, and he had a few good shining moments on Dynamite, especially that one episode with MJF. But here, no, he looked terrible. I think they botched a bunch of spots, and I am not blaming Carmelo Hayes because we know he's God's last gift to wrestling. But
Melo don't miss.
he don't, but
Not at
Brian
all.
Pillman Jr. did. So
A lot.
yeah, so it was just not a good match. This was just not a good match. Lexus King did not look good in it, and to have a bad match featuring Carmelo Hayes, you can't do, and he did. So shame on you, Lexus King. No wonder you just a guy. So
Melo wins with nothing but net.
yeah,
Diving leg drop off the top rope.
he is him, and that guy.
Did anybody enjoy this match?
It was rough, man. I had high hopes for it because I'm like, okay, I've seen somewhat decent matches with him in AEW, and then I'm just like, all right, Carmelo Hayes, he can't miss. Ooh, he missed.
Yeah.
He missed.
I'll tell you what, the storyline was good, the build up to it. Who took out who, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But it definitely was a cool down match from that women's Iron Survival match.
I was shocked too because NXT was not known for that.
Yeah. I still have. I can't look at. I can't look at Lexus King. As soon as he opened his mouth, he just has like the row of veneers, and it just looks crazy. I just can't. It's like same thing with Roman Reigns. When Roman Reigns did it, he came up with. I was just looking. I'm like, why the fuck? God damn it.
You know,
Yeah, it's just weird. Like he's sitting there, he's talking. I'm just looking at him like, no, just no, I can't.
The Hollywood
So
look.
yeah, dude, it's no, that's wild, man. That's wild. Like there is your teeth should not all be the same height and length. It just should not be. Walking around like you got a mouthful of chiclets. It just should not be. No. You just should. Just no. So yeah, but
Need to
Hey,
stop.
That's what they do.
but yeah, match was match wasn't
Wasn't
good.
special.
It
wasn't.
I mean,
No,
it
be honest. It was bad.
it
I literally wrote "is fine" on my notes.
Which
Stop it.
look,
the only note.
look, you realize people say things are fine when it's really not, right?
No, I would
What?
never.
Blink twice.
If this match is bothering you, please ask for help.
Yeah, so for me, this match did not matter. This could have been a regular TV match.
Right. Right.
Yeah, they could took it off the card.
You know what I was thinking though? I was like, why couldn't they do like a throwback to? I know they don't want to mention his name, but Velveteen Dream. Say my name. Just some kind of gimmick similar, not exactly like that, but just a storyline where you make yourself famous.
He's trying to make himself famous with a new name, and it ain't working.
It's tough though, because when you have a legacy last name, you don't want to tarnish the last name either. It's difficult. You have so much expectations put on you, but then if you fail, it's like, why the f did they give this guy a chance and not give somebody in the indies a chance? So it's tough. And I get why he's doing it.
We won't see Lexus King on the main roster.
No, from what I hear, when you guys are saying,
he won't make it as Lexus King. Let's just put it like that.
You might have to.
I mean, do we know him as a friend of Cody or not? They can all take a group photo together with belts.
They did an NXT. Him and Cody and Ethan Page. They did the. Just coincidentally, it just happened that way. There was no tongue in cheek about it. They're just three friends who work together and taking pictures. That's all.
That's
all it was.
All right. Well, our next match is the men's Iron Survivor. We have Dijak, Josh Briggs. We have Trick Williams, Tyler Bate, and Braun Breaker. And I was looking forward to this match.
Mm-hmm.
And it kicked off with Dijak and Josh Briggs. Ringside, what are your thoughts on Josh Briggs?
He's all right. He's a big hot. He does really well, I've noticed, in multi-man matches. He was really good in this match. He had the triple threat with Dijak and Oba at Stand and Deliver last year, maybe?
Yeah.
I think in Philly. Yep. He was awesome in that match. Tag matches, he does pretty good. And
what in the hell?
I think there was some feedback on the somebody's mic. I mean, if you don't like Josh Briggs, just say it. It's okay.
Strat doesn't like Josh Briggs.
Not at all.
I'm trying to decide if I'm driving to my sister's tomorrow. Okay, leave me alone.
It's a couple days before Thanksgiving, fellas. If you don't understand.
Sorry. All right. Well, Dijak,
because I drive in the morning.
Dijak tried to push Josh Briggs.
I don't want to drive in the afternoon.
They went the full distance. And
I have a cough all week. I'm eating Ricolas.
Cough drop. Tea.
We can tell how you feel about Josh Briggs.
Is it my turn yet?
No, it's fine.
All right, well, these guys went the full distance, trying to just do the big man thing, going back and forth, whatnot. And then Dijak hit the Feast Your Eyes on him with like 4 minutes and 57 seconds left. And then he got one. Briggs going to the pen. Then we get Tyler Bate. And Tyler Bate, man.
Strong boy.
Strong boy. I wish he was still his gimmick. What's that?
Did they let him go, or is he still part of the E?
He's is
with El Grand American Combo.
He's one of
Bravo.
the
Charlie Bravo.
I thought it was Pete Dunne.
Him too.
It's the both of them.
Yeah, I like Mighty Mouse, man.
Yeah.
I guess the best and worst thing that ever happened to El Grande Americano was Chad Gable got hurt.
That was the worst. I hate to say it.
Can't wait to see what happens when he comes back.
We're going to have two. They're going to battle. They're going to put El Grande Americano mask on a pole match, hopefully.
Oh, jeez.
That's the goal.
Bravo and Rio on the line.
Shark Cage. We haven't used that in a couple of years.
We do need one.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on Dijak at this time?
Dijak's
he
fucking
reinvented
great,
himself.
Man.
He's not Donovan Dijakovic. He's not T-Bar. He's back as Dijak. And we know how Dijak gets busy, especially when we talked about that last week.
Yes, he does.
So why couldn't that carry over to the main roster when he got drafted? Because we didn't see him. After that, he got released.
Well, he's kind of boring when he speaks. And he puts on that tough guy voice where it sounds completely authentic. And he's just going to do this to you, Josh Briggs. And it's like, yeah, but I mean, you can only let your ring work speak so much for you. If you can't do the other part, that's going to be a roadblock. But he's great. He can do stuff he shouldn't do at his size.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Strap, your thoughts on Dijak? This presentation?
I knew dominant this guy, Dijak from Beyond Wrestling. You know, he's a local northeastern boy. So I was always a fan of his. I always thought he looked like Nigel McGuinness, just like a really big, tall, brutal
Right.
Nigel McGuinness. And no one's ever said that out loud. I'm like, why not? It's very obvious to me. But yeah, I thought he did really good work. The whole retribution thing was just a COVID nightmare. But yeah, I always thought he had more potential. But you know, he was outed as Uncle Dave's secret spy in the locker room, so they had to get rid of him, and that's why he got fired.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. So Brian Pillman, OG Brian Pillman, was also a locker room spy for Dave Meltzer. I use the term spy loosely, but it's what you people want to hear, so I'm giving it to you.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Dijak had a previous run as Dominic, and he came back as the Terminator, Dominic Dijak, which is perfectly fine. And as we were looking this up last week, or by last week I mean days ago, he only has one action figure released by Mattel, and it's a basic because his ass is basic. And I did enjoy his finisher, the Feast Your Eyes. He did have potential. And so, yeah, anyway, I'm a fan of his. I liked his look. I liked his gimmick, but Ringside's probably right. Had zero promo ability. And even Mauro Ronaldo point out he's Croatian. Okay. Maybe that's how they bully people in Croatia. I get you and your bread and milk, too. And
The greatest NFL coach was Croatian, too.
Are we still just going down the roster of who's in this match? Josh Briggs? This guy was also on the Indies scene, but he's a tall mountain of nothing, so he's nobody.
He was a local guy too, Josh Briggs. He was up here a lot.
He's a man of the woods.
Is that him?
I don't know. They have the other guy in AEW.
Josh Woods, right?
Josh Briggs and Josh Woods.
Okay.
Yeah, token white dudes. So
that's not him.
Who else in there? Josh.
All right, well,
whatever.
Next, Trick Williams comes in and the place is hot.
Yeah.
I lost my voice saying whip that trick.
Immediately.
Man, ball of fire. BDC, what are your thoughts on Trick Williams when he came down to the ring and he went crazy?
Trick was so insanely over at this point. It was ridiculous. Trick could do absolutely positively no wrong. He could have literally run down to the ring and pulled a Titus O'Neil and still have been completely over. Then the crowd would not have cared. They would have loved it. He was insane. You knew the push was, if the push wasn't already on the way, it was definitely coming. This dude, another guy who's a larger guy who can do things in the ring that people his size should not be able to do. And the difference between him and Dijak, yeah, the dude can kill a mic. So, I mean, Trick, I mean, he still is that guy, but he was really blowing up to be that guy back then.
That boy was over.
Way over.
Good. And then when him and Tyler Bate are going at it and Tyler Bate hit him with the whirly bird, that was dope. With the no hands?
Yeah.
That was dope. It was real dope.
I told you, Mighty Mouse, man. Yo. That dude, Tyler Bate, is insanely strong for his size.
Pound for pound, that dude is probably one of the, if not the strongest dudes in wrestling, pound for pound, period.
He's literally like a mini Cesaro.
That dude, it is ridiculous how strong he is.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yep. Well, then after this, we get Braun Breaker coming down to the ring, and you already know how that turns out. He starts spearing everybody. 1, 2, 3. He just getting numbers real quick. Platinum, what are your thoughts on Braun Breaker? Was it well, you know how he is now, but did you see him at NXT beforehand?
Yeah, I seen a little bit of him. He just looked impressive from the day one when I saw him. I was like, yep, that's a Steiner. That is a Steiner. I know he's not going by that right now, but man, it's undeniable, man. The speed that guy generates, the power, it's not. I would say it's close to Goldberg-esque, just a little bit more faster. Goldberg was intense and just had a presence about him, but Braun, he does it with his physicality even more so than Goldberg did, and
Yeah.
he's not even up there yet with his promos, but when he gets there, because he's got one of the best guys backing him up, Braun Breaker is going to be in the main event scene for the next 10 years, if healthy. Knock on wood.
My thing is he literally, like you mentioned, Goldberg. Warrior's another guy that I could think of who basically could be those types of guys who are intense in spurts. Braun just seems to never lose it from the time he gets to the ring to the time the match is over.
Yes.
He is just intense, personified, and then like it's like his engine never stops going.
He doesn't get blown up.
I mean, you watch this guy literally in a match, 10, 15 minutes of wrestling, and then somebody slides out the ring and he's like, okay, I'm about to run the entire perimeter of this ring and spear somebody through a wall, get back up and continue the match like nothing happened.
Yeah.
This dude is a freak. He is a freak. And main event, absolutely. Future world champion, no doubt in my mind. Like literally the only thing that could stop him from hitting those higher peaks is himself.
I agree.
Yeah. So, seeing this match in person, I'd have been fine with either Braun or Trick winning. And Trick, that man, he kept getting eliminated, or not eliminated, but he kept getting pinned and whatnot.
Yeah.
And the numbers going up. I'm like, damn, like you got the whole crowd in your hand right now, and you ain't got not one pinfall. Like, what the hell are you doing? And people's like, what is going on? And it was what? Less than maybe
2 minutes.
2 minutes left?
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything just start falling into place? Like, ain't no way.
Yep.
Ain't no way.
Roll up in here, German.
This is one of those finishes. I remember that last minute and a half, 2 minutes, whatever. Everybody is standing up because we're all just like, Trick needs to win this. He needs a pinfall. Something needs to happen.
Yep.
And we're all just like, hitting your neighbor, like just like, oh my God, like we gotta go. He's doing it. Oh my God, he got one. And it's just, I thought for sure
it's happening. It's happening.
But I thought for sure we were so close. He was so close to winning. And it was just him and Braun were left. And I'm like, he's going to go for the trick shot. And he's going to get speared out of his boots.
Yeah, that's
and
what I thought.
Thank God they made the right call. Not that I would have been mad with Braun, but Trick was like shaking the building.
Yeah. That place was loud.
Yeah.
Bridgeport was loud.
One of the loudest crowds I've ever been a part of. Completely unanimous. When have you ever had an entire building be for one guy?
Yeah.
It was perfect. It was a perfect match. That's it.
I couldn't even get his t-shirt. I think I went to like 2 or 3 NXT PLEs. His shirts always sell out. I could just buy it online, but just the fact
it's
it was in person. I want it in person.
Yeah,
I want this shirt right here. So I had to settle. And the last one in Philly, I got the Obafemi, which I still ain't bring.
So you still didn't get
the ruler.
I still didn't get a Trick shirt.
Wow.
Yeah, still didn't get it.
Who's the Trick now?
I know.
So we had a distraction. Eddie Thorpe.
I hate that fucking
Strap
guy.
is laughing. Let's see what Strap had to say about Eddie Thorpe.
Who the fuck is this guy? He's fired too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going.
Yep.
He's running his mouth.
He's an interesting looking fellow. That's I will say that. I was like, I think I was in the middle of going when he showed up.
Ringside BDC, wasn't he a DJ at one point? And then
he was a dubstep Native American DJ.
What?
And then they had a promo for another Native American later on the show, right? Right? The upcoming NXT talent. I'm from the Tobacco tribe.
Oh yeah, for the breakout tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, then he started feuding with Lexus King, and he goes, "You suck. You're not a good DJ." And that's just kind of how they got started.
Yeah.
It was funny though. He brought his niece to the PC for a taping, and he was feuding with Dijak. Eddie Thorpe was, and Dijak beat him up in front of his niece, and she starts crying. She was, I don't know, 9 or 10, And then the next week, Dijak goes, "You need to bring your whole family. I'm going to beat your ass in front of every member of your family." And it was so funny. I liked Dijak to that point, but I loved him after that.
That's funny.
It was
Yeah,
great.
Thorpe was trash.
He was just a guy, you know,
Just another guy.
just another guy.
Yep.
A lot of guys.
So Trick Williams, he gets the win, and at New Year's Evil, he's going to go for the title.
It's a travesty. This was not the main event.
Oh yes, it was.
They could have canceled the rest of the show, the last two matches.
They really
It
could
would
have.
it would have been fine.
They really could.
Right.
That way that
Respectfully.
match played out, and Trick just going crazy that last minute or so.
There should have definitely been the main event.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
You can't come back from that as a crowd, as someone in the crowd. How? It's the highest of highs you're at, you know.
You could have bookended the main. You could have bookended that PLE with the Iron Survivor matches, and it would have been golden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Platino, did you enjoy this match?
I enjoyed this one more than the females, and it's no slight on the women. It's just these guys just brought nonstop action throughout the whole night, and then
Right.
I was with you guys too. I was like, all right, Trick's. I don't know. I remember seeing it, but then I'm like, wait, Trick doesn't get a win until like late in the match, and then I'm like, okay, roll up. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
he's doing another pin combination, and then another. I was like, ooh, is this one of those where he's just about to win and then he gets screwed over? And no, he basically did the you said the V shot.
Trick
The
shot.
trick
Or
shot.
Trick shot.
That, I was like,
Yeah.
whew.
Yeah.
I really thought Braun was just gonna spear the shit out of him. I really did.
And you can't time that. Like
No.
Braun went through a table, and then Trick was down. Well, it was tied. He just needed one more, and next you know we see Braun in the ring, and there was maybe
20 seconds.
how many seconds left?
20.
Less than that, I want to say. When he hit the trick shot.
15, so
It was
about
very
15,
close. There wasn't
15
much.
or 10.
I wonder what would happen if they went to sudden death.
You would
Maybe this year we'll find out. We'll see. Because they do it every year, John. 4 in a row. More survivors.
It's happening again, and again, and again, and again.
I'll tell
He
you
had
what,
him with
though.
3 seconds left.
I'd rather
Trick shot, 3 seconds.
I'd rather
Boom.
see these matches than the traditional Survivor Series matches. It's just I've seen so many over the years. It's just boring. Boring.
Well,
Yeah.
this year's Survivor Series match is on SmackDown the night before.
The traditional, yeah.
Oh, I
Yep.
don't watch SmackDown anyway, so I'll be fine.
Yeah, I think one of the outside of the action, one of the main reasons why the men's Iron Survivor match performed better than the women's one was because the payoff was much bigger in the end. There was the payoff was wanted and expected and delivered.
Yes.
Whereas with the women, you really didn't know, and the payoff wasn't really that great. Because I mean, yeah, you got the showcase Lash Legend, you got the showcase Kalani, you got the showcase Tiffy some more, but at the end of the day, you gave it to somebody who nobody really knew, and ultimately no one really cared about, or else she'd still be with the company.
Where was
So-
Tiffany at that point in her career? Because I know I'm looking at her, I'm like, wow, she's
She was
so
heating
young
up.
in that career.
Slowly heating up.
Yep,
And
yeah,
it's
she
like,
was
went-
slowly catching fire.
She went from there to main eventing. Well, not main eventing, but basically main eventing. Mania like a year and a half later. It's
Think about it.
that's a
Think
lot.
about her
That's-
24 because she was in the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
She was in Elimination Chamber
Mhm.
Mhm.
overseas. She was
Yeah,
going crazy. Tiffany was running wild.
Yeah.
She was killing it. She was killing it.
She caught fire. Once it caught it caught with her.
Yep.
And it didn't take long.
Did they see that like happening, or like was it just like authentic?
It was all authentic. All them chicks except
Right.
for Blair Davenport.
Okay.
Fallon Henley blew up. She became a North American champion.
Yep.
Kalani, she the inaugural North American champion.
Yeah. I
TNA
remember that.
champion, Lash Legend,
She didn't win no titles, but
but
Just got
she
called.
was
she made her presence was felt.
Yeah.
And she had that
basically,
moment in the Royal Rumble with all the big girls.
and
Black
she
girls, too.
she had that moment where she power slammed Otis in the middle of the power slammed Otis in NXT.
That's
Yep.
insane though.
Yeah,
Yep.
And I didn't just say body slam. I meant power. She power slammed him in the middle of the ring.
She did.
Clean.
Otis jumped into her arms and she had him and she held him for 2 seconds and that was fucking.
That'll be the highlight for her the rest of her career. She can always say, "I did something like that."
She be taking a trick shot.
That in of itself, yeah. Well,
that's what she takes. All right, our next. Oh, that match definitely doesn't matter.
Oh yeah,
all
absolutely.
Right, well, our next match, we have a steel cage match.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Oh, no.
I'm waiting for. And Strafax, what are your thoughts on this match?
Oh, he didn't give a damn about that.
You didn't care. It was another Iron Survivor match. You didn't care.
Let me
Strap,
scroll
what are
back.
your thoughts on the traffic tomorrow afternoon?
Well, it says that Wednesday before 11 a.m., you're still at a good pace. And Thanksgiving Day, we'll have the least amount of traffic. Back to you, Ringside.
Thanks.
All right, what are your thoughts on the Survivor match?
Check your text message is Sunday night, Dom. I believe I said something to the effect of, because I can't remember right now.
Sunday night.
You got worked.
Yes.
Because that means I finished this match. And no, a bunch of J-Brones were in this match, including Mr. Donovan, Dijak of Croatia. But yes, Mr. Trick Williams, Mr. Williams. Any association there, pal?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why I don't want to wear the merch, make it obvious.
No. Nepotism. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, this match was built solely, booked and designed solely by a special agent in charge, whomever, who's a genius. Because they booked it to lull in skeptics like me. Because, yeah, it started how any of these kind of matches start. They start slow and they build up and they build up. And fortunately, at home, you have the scoreboard. You have the 1, the 2, the 0. And that 0 stands out for a very important reason, because the guy who is the most over in the match has a 0 the entire 23 minutes of the match. And just as you're probably sitting there in the arena saying, what the hell is going on? He needs to get some points here, and he needs to get 5. Was it 5?
4. Well,
4?
3 at least to tie.
Okay, so he had to get 4 points to win the match, not tie the match. We ain't going for that nonsense. So in that sense, I'm watching because you may not pay attention to the beginning moments of the match, but you will pay attention to the ending moments of the match, kind of like the women's Iron Survivor match. The ending was more compelling. Mm-hmm. So the men's match, Iron Survivor match, most compelling toward the end. And you're wondering what the hell is going on in these last 2 minutes with this guy, Trick Williams, who's supposed to win, even though I don't know the results of any of these matches because I've never seen it before. This dude, Mr. Williams, Trick, that is, he gets his first score. It's like, well, good luck, buddy, on the next 3. There's number 2. There's number 3. You have less than 10 seconds, my friend, to get in their score, number 4. And on to wins the war is Mr. Trick Williams. They got him. And by they mean guys like me, the skeptics, because they got me. Because that's how this match was perfectly booked from beginning to end, because I knew something was up. We're not young 10-year-old wrestling fans that don't know what the hell's going on. We don't know that Vader didn't really break Yokozuna's foot that one night on Raw. We don't know that Diesel isn't really mad at Shawn Michaels and then smacks him in the head with a championship belt on the worst episode of Monday Night Raw in 1996. No. We know that this is not real, but it was real because we were counting on something special happening. And that special happening happened at this night at the Total Mortgage Arena in beautiful, safe, dark Bridgeport, Connecticut in December 2023. It was perfectly booked.
Did you know that from his entrance alone?
What? That he was going to win?
Something special, this guy right here.
Well, I mean, kind of, I've heard, I know Trick Williams. I don't know him as much as you guys, but I know where he is now versus to where he was at that time. It's like, no, I don't remember exactly who Eddie Thorpe was, and that's okay because he's gone. But Trick Williams is still around. He's going to be the guy that replaces Penta in the Time is Now tournament. or maybe not. But he's what some people want to replace any one of those competitors in that. But for this match in particular, it was booked so perfectly to make Trick Williams a superstar, which led to his tremendous 2024, which I know he definitely had. You know, they don't do long reigns with these guys. You know, you would think Braun Breaker would hold the title forever, theoretically, or like Carmelo Hayes would hold the title forever, theoretically, and it just didn't happen. They have to pass the championship around to these guys to get, you know, that notch under their belt. But anyway, this was a star-making booking and performance by Trick Williams. So this match, you know, was epic. So all the stars, don't look it up. All the stars go to this match because it was extremely well done. Good job, everyone, on this match.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, being in attendance, hype for Trick Williams and Braun Breaker, of course, but mainly Trick, and he's in the penalty box, and it's like 2 minutes left, and my man just keep going back in the damn box, and he's out, whatnot. Like, it kind of just like the atmosphere in the arena, ringside, you probably could vouch for it, just kind of like died down. I'm like, they really not gonna give this Negro a pinfall? Like, what the hell? He gonna get shut out? Like you can't do this.
Yeah.
I said the exact same thing, Dom, to everybody in my area.
I'm like, you cannot do this. I'm like, oh my God.
I mean, they've trained us for 30 years that they're going to pull the rug on us when a babyface is getting hot and when we're just aching for it. So we had no reason to believe that they would pull the trigger, and they did, and I'm so happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just euphoric. I won't stop talking about how good it was.
Yeah, it was. Oh gosh.
Yep.
Yeah, it was epic. It was. They got us. They reeled us in. They got us.
Hook, line.
Yes.
All
the feels.
Hook, line,
All right,
and sinker.
What she said. All right. Well, our next match is our steel cage match, which I felt they did not need. They should just close the show with that. After reviewing the card last week, I'm like, damn, I kind of forgot about this whole match. Then seen the video package and Strap. You're probably familiar. Well, you know who Kiana James is now, but you never seen her before until this time, right? Huh?
Yeah, I think she got. Sorry, there's a fly. Now he's in my soup. Kiana James came up. I think she was brought to the main roster, then she disappeared, right?
She's with Julia. Well, yeah, she got drafted, and then she got implants.
She got hurt.
And then she went with Julia.
She got implanted with hurt. And So I was aware of her. I was like, hey, check this person out. And so I'm aware of her. And then she's back on the main roster now, I think. So
it still ain't doing nothing.
She's Julia's mouthpiece.
Yeah. I seen a little bit of Kiana James, so I'm a little familiar with her work. And Roxanne, Roxy, you know, from it's really odd because it was a final battle. I forget what year, but it was Roxanne versus Willow Nightingale of all people. And these two ladies split off. One's in NXT, one's in AEW. One's been NXT Women's Champion many times. Now it's on the main roster in a big angle. Sure, why not?
Big ass.
And Willow Nightingale with her big ass is, you know, she's up in the top mix in AEW. So good for both of them. And I just remember, like, I didn't know who these two women were, but that night, that's when I became a fan of Willow Nightingale. I'm like, she just had a great performance. She's proved herself in that one night, you know, to this one fan here. And Roxanne, I'm not sure if that was the first time I was watching her wrestle also, but, you know, she had a tournament. There was a tournament and she won the Ring of Honor Women's title. And then, So, but she was also very good. So anyway, Roxanne, Willow Nightingale, Kiana James, all wonderful people. So, but, the match, this night should have ended with the Trick Williams thing. So.
It definitely should have.
Right.
Like for a cage match, they didn't really do no cage match type of things till the finish. And the finish was Roxanne was getting ready to shut the door. And we seen this blonde haired chick just come slam the door in the face. I'm thinking, why the hell Tiffany Stratton doing this?
Yep.
It looked just like her. I said the same thing when I was in Bridgeport, and come to find out it was Izzy Dane.
So yes, the only thing that you learn between 2023 and now is that she can't be trusted because she turns on everybody.
Yep.
That's a good
She
point.
turns on everybody because Tatum Paxley, latest victim. She can't be trusted.
She's a dirty snake.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care about the cake
That
match.
Jezebel.
It just-
That harlot.
No, not at all.
It was not special, and I like Roxanne, but
Kiana hit a bunch of power bombs into the cage, which was sick. And then
Yeah.
she went for the last one, and then it was just such a quick into a
Quick
pop
rocks.
rocks.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was it.
That was probably the highlight. And this is probably Kiana James' biggest win of her career, I would
Yeah.
say. You
Mhm.
know?
Platinum,
All
your
right.
thoughts?
Same. It's
Great.
just-
All right. Woo,
the,
woo.
the match was. It was alright.
It was okay. That was it.
Yeah. We know what Roxanne really is, but that match wasn't it. So sorry.
It was a no-win situation for them, too.
Yeah.
They could have had the best match of the night, but after coming out of the Iron Survivor, it's just they
Yeah.
had no chance, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I think they really misbooked that, just like they misbooked WrestleMania 18.
I was about to say they got the Triple H and Chris Jericho treatment.
Yep. Oh well.
So did the main event.
Yeah, which I didn't care for either. Our next match, the main event, Ilya Dragunov taking on Baron Corbin. I didn't care. Like,
This was Corbin's best. His run in NXT in 2023 and 24 was the best Corbin we've seen. It's from like a wrestling perspective,
I agree.
and
Right.
he was great. He was doing good stuff, and he was definitely feeling it. And as again, just a match, we were tapped out for the night.
Yeah.
Good match though. It was nothing.
Well-
it was pretty fine.
Here's the thing. Baron Corbin, for everything he's been over his career in WWE, he was so over as the lone wolf. Then they brought him up to WWE, turned him into everything and every which way but loose, and then put him back down in NXT. And it's like, you're not going to catch that lightning in a bottle again if this was the type of thing that you were going to have him be like the guy or a mainstay. You don't take him into WWE, into the main roster, and then do the things that you've done to him. I mean, you had Broke Corbin, you had King Corbin, you had Lone Wolf, you had I Made a Lot of Money, I had Riddick Moss in ridiculous shorts, I had all these different versions of him. Then he comes back to NXT. He went like a month where he ran every version of himself for like a month before you decided on this new version. And the worst part of it is that he's always been that good. It's just some of the situations that he ended up in as far as creative sucked. And that could damage a guy, even though he's doing everything he can possibly to not be that guy. You could get damaged just simply by things you can't control. And that happened to him a lot. So by the time he comes back to NXT, yeah, he's finding himself. Yeah, I kind of remember him, but no one's saying, "Oh my God, I remember him. He's got to be the main event guy now." No, ain't nobody saying that. Ain't nobody saying that. And I like Baron Corbin. Wasn't nobody saying that. Nobody thinking that. None of that.
wasn't after this, didn't he get a run with Braun Breaker and they became tag champs?
Yeah,
War Dogs.
yeah, the War Dogs.
Wolf Dogs, right?
Which
Go ahead, Abel. What is it? What is it? You can't
what
park
the
inside, Platino.
Inside voice. Inside
Wow.
voice.
Inside voice. Inside voice.
wow.
Yeah. I can confirm, Dom. Yes, Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin did team up for a while as the War Dogs.
Yep.
And yeah, and
Braun went main roster, and Baron went gone.
Why
Bishop
use more
Dyer.
words?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dragunov with the win. He
Yeah.
retained the title.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely not a lack of trying from Mr. Ilya Dragunov. Always bring 1,000%, much to the detriment of any opponent he's in the ring with. And Baron Corbin keeping up the entire time. So great job for both these guys, but they were just the wrong guys at the wrong time for this main event, unfortunately.
Right.
Yes.
They could have definitely been the match before the Iron Survivor match.
I agree, because then that way, as soon as Trick wins that Iron Man thing, Ilya comes up, shows up. There you go.
Some Dijak promos right there.
Yeah, so wrong place,
Wrong.
right time, wrong place. That's it.
Yep.
It is what it is. But this show definitely does matter. It definitely does.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We see Trick Williams getting over. He's already over, but he just
way over.
He got way over to the moon. We see how dominant Braun Breaker is. Ilya, see how he is. You see the future of the women's division, how they holding it down. This show had a little bit of everything. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I was in attendance.
Me too. Always am, especially when John isn't there with me.
And you get to see more of the straight lucha side of Dom as well. Yeah, he played off the crowd, of course, but you get to see more of his lucha style, which now has earned him the Mega Championship in AAA, and he's just ridiculously over there now. So, I mean, this dude.
You know what Dominic Mysterio's luchador style reminds me of? It's just something personal here because, I am a Vietnamese ethnicity. There's certain foods we eat. And what I learned from my trip to Vietnam a couple of years ago is that my mother, fortunately, was a great cook. She cooked everything authentically because when I went to Vietnam, the country itself, everything I ate did not impress me. Why did it not impress me? Because it tasted like my mom's cooking. So great, not a bad thing. Okay, but there's this one dish. It's basically like eating like lettuce wraps. You just take the lettuce and you put whatever in it, you dip it and stuff like that. As a kid, I hated doing that because it was just more work to eat food. It's like, let me just have a spoon and a bowl and just scarf it up. I hated doing all that work. It's like, you're not eating this dish authentically. It's like, I don't care. I just eat it the way I want. It's like, okay. So how does that translate to Dominic Mysterio's luchador style? I'll tell you right now. It's like his style of doing a head scissors. It's like if he was like a masked young wrestler, a no-name, son of Hijo del somebody in Mexico. It's like, son, you're not doing the leg scissors right. You need to pop your hips out more. You gotta put your arms out. You have to do it in this certain style because that's what luchador head scissors are. And it's like, okay, I want to be an authentic Mexican luchador. I got to do it the way I'm being trained. And the way Dominic Mysterio does, it's like, son, this is how you do a Mexican head scissors. Whatever move I just said. And he's just like, I don't want to do it that way, Dad. I want to do it the way I do it. It's the same thing. It's not the same thing. Let me just do it the way I want to do it. And this is how I do it. And then the other move. To it. This is just how I do it, Dad. And you can see Ray and Kayfabe just like, oh, my son is such an idiot.
It is so true. Though.
That's what it reminds me of. He's doing the luchador stuff, but he's not doing it the luchador way. I'm still doing it though. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah,
he's the king.
Which is what makes every part of his gimmick work.
Yes, it's perfect.
That is what makes it work.
Perfect.
He says he's the king of the luchadors, but does nothing like normal average luchadors.
Yeah. It's like Charlotte Flair doing the strut. It's like every single wrestler and wrestling fan can do the strut way better and more authentically than you ever could because she was mocking it as she was doing it in the beginning. In the beginning, early NXT, Charlotte Flair, she hated the strut. She just did it my way. Oh, this is what he does. It's like everyone knows that's not Jeff Jarrett does it better than you. You know, she just did it mockingly. Well, these kids, these damn kids, watch out for your own kids, guys. They're just gonna mock you for the rest of your life.
I already do.
And on that note,
that damn
These I already
kid-
do.
Well, that
teenagers.
damn kid, the king of the luchadors, he's going against John Cena at Survivor Series.
Mm.
The Intercontinental title in his hometown of San Diego.
Yep.
Strat,
Petco Park.
you have anything you want to say about John Cena?
I can't wait to watch Dominic Mysterio beat up John Cena.
Yeah. Do you think Dom is going to take the title back off of him, and they're going to leave the December 13th match as simply just a final goodbye to John Cena and with no titles attached to it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
It's
so.
gonna happen.
I think Dom gets the title back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow, there's got to be some grand, entertaining fashion. It'll be done, but it will be done.
Strap, tell the people what the It Doesn't Matter podcast can we do on December 13th.
On Saturday, December 13th, the It Doesn't Matter podcast will do a live broadcast from the Horsepower Cigar Lounge in beautiful, safe, and bright Montville, Connecticut at 7:30 p.m. So if you want to check out your favorite friends from the It Doesn't Matter podcast, come on down to the Horsepower Cigar Lounge in Montville, Connecticut, Saturday, December 13th. Come say hello, give us a high five, and watch as we watch John Cena say goodbye
Farewell.
to
We're going to be
the wrestling
live,
industry.
pal. We're going to be live.
And we'll be broadcasting
Man tears, but
from Ocean City, Maryland.
I won't see
Yep.
anything. You won't see a goddamn tear come out of my eyes. Ooh, yeah.
You will when the
Crocodile
smoke fills the room. Hit your eyes.
We're bringing wrestling back to smoke-filled establishments.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
man.
gang will be in Connecticut. I will be in Ocean City, Maryland,
You're
via
selfish. I mean-
via satellite.
And what could go wrong?
Yeah.
Nothing.
We're going to be live, pal. We're going to be live.
Yes.
All right, well, our next show, everybody wanted to do this show, so it's unanimous. Vengeance 2001. We'll run
Hey,
through
I
the
know
card
that
right
night.
quick.
Oh, here we go. My favorite part.
Let's
Yes.
go.
Read.
In our opening match, you have Scotty Too Hottie and Albert taking on Christian and Test.
Fuck.
Test.
In our next
Good
match,
old Andrew Martin.
yes, and our next match is for the Intercontinental Championship. We have William Regal taking on Edge.
Ooh.
Cold.
And our next match is a singles match with a special guest referee, and that referee is Lita. We have Matt Hardy taking on Jeff Hardy.
What?
Really? What? Hold up.
Yes. After this, we have the tag team titles. We have the Dudley Boys taking on Big Show and Kane.
Ooh.
For some reason, I don't scoff at that. That does interest me for some reason.
And then we have a hardcore match for the title. We have Rob Van Dam taking on The Undertaker for the hardcore championship.
Ah, yes.
I remember.
And they never wrestled again.
Ooh.
And then we have for the women's title, we have Jacqueline taking on Trish Stratus.
Ooh, Miss Jackie.
Trish Stratus.
Mrs.
Exactly. Strap. TNA.
after this-
TNA.
Yes. After this, for the WWF Championship, we have Kurt Angle taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oof.
Then after this, for the World Heavyweight Championship, we have The Rock taking on Chris Jericho. Then after that, we have a unification match for the World Heavyweight Championship and the WWF Championship. We have Chris Jericho, champion, taking on Stone Cold
Spoilers.
Steve Austin, champion. What's going to happen? Find out next week.
Can't wait. Feel
Can't wait.
great. What a show it will
Yes.
be.
Ringside, you going to join for that one too?
I can come for the world title matches. I have no interest in the rest of the show.
You
Maybe
should
the
be
hardcore
standby.
title too. The rest of it, I'm kind of like, oh, I kind of like everybody, but none of this sounds appealing.
You can call in.
We'll give you the call in.
Do a
Ringside
run
gonna
in at
wait
the end.
1 hour and then he's gonna pop in and we're still talking about the Dudley Boys, which is Kane and Big Show.
No, no.
He's like,
We'll let him
he's
know.
like, hey, Ringside, you're here for Dudley Boys. Nope, I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I think someone's at the door. I gotta go, guys. Sorry, I gotta leave.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being a part of the show. NXT Deadline was definitely a big hit. Can't wait to see this year's Deadline. And guys, remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff.
You got it, pal. All the way to 400.
We're getting there.
Woo!
We are getting there.
El cuatro.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm the Notorious. I am Dom. I'm here with StratFacts. I'm here at Platino. I'm here with BDC. And I'm also here at Ringside Steve. And we will see you guys next time. Boom.
Will Javon Evans still be better than Swerve in 5 years?
Yes.
Ooh.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
Strap.
Fuck you.
We'll see you next time.
He ain't.